Many employees at Google, they knew one thing for sure: their job is going to become difficult. The employees are currently facing a code red scenario. Code red is used in an emergency period. This code red is a ChatGPT. Will ChatGPT kill Google? Will Google be able to sustain itself? There is a debate happening around the world on this topic. We will discuss the details in this post. Why should we know about ChatGPT? We talk about Google, ChatGPT, and AI. On a daily basis, for some reason, we are using Google products. From Google Maps, translators, and Lens to search. We are using these products on a daily basis. Imagine if all these products become failures. Let's discuss the details. The world uses code red for imminent dangers, which applies to a lot of things. But this code red is for the jobs of Google employees. Netflix took nearly 3.5 years to achieve its target of 10 lakh subscribers. Facebook took nearly 10 months to achieve this target. Spotify needed only 5 months. Instagram took only 2.5 months. But ChatGPT needed only 5 days to achieve the 10 lakh users. This is astonishing because this technology is a knowledge-based app. It may be called an AI network. There is something unique about this technology. The ChatGPT is currently being used by top journalists and news companies. People who are in investigation and movies. Even programmers, coders, and engineers are using the platform. The ChatGPT can write songs, it can write lyrics, it can even construct a drama. ChatGPT has various uses. For example, if you ask somebody to write a song, based on their life experience and knowledge, they can write a song. But the ChatGPT has huge data which can give you a totally unique output for a song. The ChatGPT uses nearly 160 billion parameters. Humans cannot even imagine this number. The ChatGPT training was up to 800 gigabytes. The ChatGPT has 800 gigabytes text files as data. The events which are occurred and all the data have been input into the ChatGPT. The ChatGPT doesn't have the 2022 data. ChatGPT is a product of OpenAI. They are using GPT 3.5 to run the ChatGPT. Within 2023, they may release a GPT version 4. 2022 data could be included in the ChatGPT. The ChatGPT is analyzing crores of websites' data. So if you ask to write about a watch, the ChatGPT will go through the data of all websites like Amazon and Flipkart. The ChatGPT will look into the customer feedback. So based on the data available, it will analyze and give you a result. Now experts want to know whether ChatGPT will kill Google. Let's discuss Google. Google is not only a search engine. Google has a vast number of products which we use on a daily basis. So the search engine is a small part of Google. There are so many Google services. Can ChatGPT make those Google services obsolete? There may be chances, say experts. Google's total value is nearly 93 lakhs crore rupees. Google is the fourth largest company in the world. Their market value is 1.5 trillion USD. In 2021, Google's income was 260 billion US dollars. Nearly 60 to 70% of the income comes from Google search. When you search in Google, you will receive results. You click on it, and that website may have advertisements. For example, if we search for washing machine, Google may show you the LG washing machine as the top search. LG could have paid for the advertisements to be shown at the top of the screen. A psychological report says that people who search on Google will select any of the first search results. The first 3 results get more clicks. So many companies will bid for that spot. They will pay money to Google to show their products in the search results. So using Google search, nearly 60% of profits are earned by Google. Now there are so many search engines like Bing. But nearly 92% of the users use Google search engine. So 92 out of 100 people use the search engine, which results in 60% of Google's total income. Students and experienced workers use the Google search engine is a large scale. They may be searching for content for their education or to look for jobs. So you use Google to search for your required results. For example, if you use ChatGPT and give a command which says to look into weather and your plans for tomorrow, ChatGPT will give you tomorrow's weather and how you should navigate to complete your work during the weather. It will perfectly plan your schedule for tomorrow based on the weather conditions. So we must search extensively in Google search. But ChatGPT will give you results within a few seconds. If a programmer wants to solve an error in the program, he will have to search for the error in Google search. But ChatGPT will find the error and give you the solutions and ways to implement the data. The results will be in seconds, and this is the power of ChatGPT. There is a chance that ChatGPT may be the next level search engine. There is a chance that Google could try to buy ChatGPT. We must also understand that Elon Musk and other investors together started the OpenAI. Elon Musk has quit OpenAI, but he still has some influence within the company. OpenAI is currently engaged in taking ChatGPT to the next level. But ChatGPT cannot kill Google. There are chances that Google can sustain itself for 2 years. Google is also trying to implement AI into their search engine. But ChatGPT, which is more advanced, will lead the pack of search engines. What are the flaws in OpenAI's ChatGPT? There must be an age restriction for the data which is shown by the ChatGPT. Google knows that the websites linked to the search will be age restricted and the results may vary. There are so many filters in Google. But in ChatGPT there are no filters. This is called opacity in technical terms. The ChatGPT must learn these filters. Next is data bias. Of the engineers of the OpenAI working in ChatGPT, nearly 60% of them are white. So there is an accusation that the information is biased. So there are possibilities that people may be easily misled by the ChatGPT because of the engineers behind ChatGPT. Experts say that biased data is available in ChatGPT. This should change. For this change to happen, many people from other communities should work in ChatGPT. ChatGPT must also give proof of the content that it gives to the data. ChatGPT must product complex answers and show proof that it is authenticated information. So the ChatGPT must provide data and proof to its users. If ChatGPT manages to overcome these issues, this means curtains for Google. No more Google or RIP Google. If Google manages to buy ChatGPT, its growth will be unstoppable. But sadly, there are chances that the ad revenue for Google might go down. If the user can get exact answers from ChatGPT, that person will not search for more. So when the users don't search more websites, the revenue for Google will drop drastically. So Google will be considering this issue. In this modern world, the one monopoly in search engines is Google. Google monopoly has impacted all our lives. We cannot question Google's power. Monopoly is a disaster. So we need another source to bring down the tech giant. ChatGPT may be the change.